You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs.
You know, parents often always think that it's going to be some horrible, terrible thing. If the is any good, he makes the child feel that the child is a part of it.
First it was P. Diddy, and now Oprah Winfrey is going through it for the second time. So apparently the first time they raided her house, they found some evidence.
Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein, he was running with that whole...
Jaguar Wright has recently come forward with some explosive allegations, claiming that Oprah Winfrey has left the country following Diddy's arrest. According to Jaguar, Oprah is running scared because of her alleged involvement in a much larger, industry-wide ring that Diddy's arrest could potentially expose. Jaguar suggests that Diddy's situation is just the beginning and that this could unravel a secret network involving some of the most powerful figures in Hollywood. With Oprah being a key player, Jaguar, known for speaking out on industry issues, believes Oprah is trying to distance herself from the unfolding scandal to protect her reputation. She claims Oprah fears she could be next in line for legal trouble, accusing her of working behind the scenes to recruit victims for Diddy and other high-profile individuals involved in dark dealings within the industry. These accusations add more fuel to the fire, as Oprah has faced criticism in the past for her close connections to controversial figures such as John of God, who was convicted of sex crimes, and Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced Hollywood producer. Jaguar's claims suggest that Oprah's ties to these individuals may be part of a broader pattern of association with shady figures, further complicating her public image. Jaguar's remarks have sparked intense discussions online, as many are now wondering if Oprah's departure from the public eye is truly related to these rumors or if it's simply a coincidence. As more details unfold, people are eager to see if there's any truth to the allegations that Oprah might be linked to a larger, more sinister network operating within Hollywood's elite. For now, the accusations remain speculative, but Jaguar's strong words have certainly grabbed attention. With Oprah's silence on the matter, fans and critics alike are left waiting to see if she will address these claims or continue to distance herself from the controversy surrounding Diddy's arrest and the potentially wider implications it could bring.
Oprah's former faith healer, known as John the God, was sentenced to an additional 99 years. Guilty for SAing and over 600 women and young... I can't even read this. He also ran a baby trafficking operation.
Jaguar Wright recently made some bold claims, alleging that Oprah Winfrey fled the country after Diddy's arrest. According to Jaguar, Oprah may be running scared because of her alleged ties to a broader industry-wide network that Diddy's legal troubles could expose. She insists that Diddy's situation is just the start of uncovering something much bigger, potentially involving powerful Hollywood figures, including Oprah. Jaguar has been very vocal about her views, saying Oprah is distancing herself from the drama to protect her image. She even accuses Oprah of working behind the scenes to recruit victims for Diddy and other industry figures. These claims add to existing controversies surrounding Oprah, who has previously faced backlash for her connections with problematic individuals like John of God, convicted of serious crimes, and Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced movie producer. Jaguar's comments have stirred up conversations online, leaving many wondering if Oprah's recent disappearance from the public eye is connected to these allegations. As people speculate on the situation, questions remain about whether there's any truth to Jaguar's claims or if Oprah's silence is simply a coincidence. For now, these accusations are unconfirmed, but Jaguar's remarks have certainly caught attention. Fans and critics alike are eager to see if Oprah will respond to these serious allegations or if she will continue to avoid the spotlight as the situation with Diddy unfolds.
This is video 88 part B, referencing Oprah Winfrey.
Second time I met Oprah was at the Playboy Mansion.
At this point, the allegations connecting Oprah Winfrey to Diddy's situation remain unproven and largely speculative. Jaguar Wright, known for making strong claims about the music and entertainment industry, has been vocal about her belief that Oprah may be tied to a broader, darker network. According to Wright, Diddy's arrest could be just the beginning of exposing an industry-wide scandal involving some of Hollywood's biggest names, with Oprah allegedly being one of them. Wright specifically claims that Oprah fled the country following Diddy's arrest, suggesting that she may be trying to distance herself from the drama. However, Wright has not provided any concrete evidence to back up her claims. What she's implying is that Oprah might have been involved behind the scenes, allegedly recruiting victims for people like Diddy and other influential figures within the industry. To sum it up, Jaguar Wright's accusations are serious, but they are largely unsubstantiated at this point. As of now, there is no verified proof that Oprah played any role in recruiting victims, or that her departure from the public eye is linked to Diddy's legal troubles.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
Oprah Winfrey has faced several controversies throughout her career, with some accusing her of using her influence to harm those who criticize her. More disturbingly, there have been claims linking her to covering up for powerful men accused of abuse, such as Harvey Weinstein. Actress Rose McGowan, a vocal advocate for survivors of sexual abuse, publicly criticized Oprah for her close associations with both Weinstein and Russell Simmons, another figure accused of misconduct. In a tweet, McGowan expressed her disappointment, writing, "I am glad more are seeing the ugly truth of Oprah. She is as fake as they come." McGowan accused Oprah of prioritizing her own gain by supporting powerful people rather than helping victims. Musician Seal also slammed Oprah in a viral Instagram post, sharing a picture of her with Weinstein. He accused her of being part of Hollywood's problem, claiming she only distanced herself from Weinstein after his abusive behavior was exposed. In his caption, Seal sarcastically noted that while Oprah had heard the rumors, she chose to stay silent until it was convenient to condemn Weinstein publicly. Further controversy arose when TMZ reported that Oprah had reached out to Weinstein to offer him support after the sexual assault allegations surfaced in 2017. According to the report, Weinstein allegedly told his team that Oprah had called him and encouraged him to defend himself, promising she would stand by him. Although Oprah's representatives denied that she initiated the call, her long-standing friendship with Weinstein, spanning over 20 years, raised eyebrows. Oprah had frequently praised Weinstein and worked with his company on several projects, including films like The Butler and The Great Debaters. Despite her team's denials, Oprah's close relationship with Weinstein before his downfall remains a point of contention for many. Critics argue that her silence during the height of his power, coupled with her public support for him, makes her complicit in enabling abusive behavior within the industry.
Announcements that have been made so far.
I know the gal's, her great friend, but, and it's my movie, Lee Daniels, The Butler, but the fact that Oprah didn't get a Golden Globe nomination is shocking.
When the allegations against Harvey Weinstein were made public, Oprah Winfrey wasted no time distancing herself from him. She downplayed their friendship, insisting she had no knowledge of his misconduct. In a 2018 interview on Gwyneth Paltrow's podcast, Oprah admitted they had been friendly, but she claimed to be completely unaware of his actions behind the scenes. Despite her denial, many remained skeptical given how close they had appeared over the years and Oprah's public support of Weinstein before his crimes came to light.
People online saying, "Oh, you knew, I knew about Harvey, I should have known." Well, first of all, I wasn't in this world. I was in Chicago in my own little world. Was I friendly with Harvey? Yes, I was friendly with Harvey. Was I, in association with him for, the Butler movie that we had done? Yes, I was. But of course, I didn't know any of this was going on.
On top of claiming she had no idea about Weinstein's actions, Oprah also positioned herself as a victim, stating that Weinstein had bullied her. She suggested that despite their apparent friendship, she was also subjected to his intimidating behavior, further distancing herself from his wrongdoings as the scandal unfolded. However, many found this difficult to believe given their long-standing relationship and her influence in Hollywood.
Harvey was a bully, and that if Harvey's on the phone, you don't want to take the call because you're going to get bullied in some way. For me, it just meant pushing for some people to be on the show that I didn't want to, and I've already done it, and how many more times do I need to?
She described how taking a call from Harvey Weinstein felt like an intimidation tactic, saying, "If Harvey's on the phone, you don't want to take the call because you're going to get bullied in some way." Oprah indicated that this bullying meant being pressured to feature certain individuals on her show, which she was reluctant to do. She expressed her frustration, questioning how many more times she would have to comply with such demands.
It would ever happen. One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera. John of God agreed to sit down with me under a mango tree on the grounds of the casa.
The first time I saw it today, I was humbled by the experience. Because a little bit of this belongs to you. A part of this belongs to you.
People have been questioning why Oprah maintained her friendship with Harvey Weinstein for over 20 years, especially given her claims of being bullied by him. Would anyone willingly pose for friendly photos with someone who allegedly intimidated them? It seems highly improbable. Many believe Oprah was simply trying to manage the situation and shift public perception, implying she wasn't as close to Weinstein as she truly was. When it comes to Oprah's rumored connections with Jeffrey Epstein, there's an air of mystery. Speculation has swirled online, suggesting that she may have assisted Epstein in selecting his victims. At one point, there were even claims that Oprah's Florida home was raided due to her alleged involvement in a global trafficking ring. Oprah took to Twitter to dispel these rumors, calling them an awful fake thing and asserting she hadn't been raided or arrested. However, the rumors didn't end there. Oprah's name also came up in connection with John of God, a Brazilian medium who has a criminal history. He ran a spiritual healing center in Brazil for years before being sentenced to 63 years in prison for sexually abusing multiple women. Before his downfall, John of God appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and Oprah even traveled to Brazil to meet him. She later described her experience with him as profound. This connection raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about Oprah's involvement with controversial figures.
We arrested a former employee who was working at Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. She was arrested yesterday for several charges, including assault, indecent assault, as well as soliciting girls under the age to commit indecent assault.
In a rare moment, John of God, one of the most renowned spiritual healers globally, agreed to have a conversation with me beneath a mango tree on the grounds of his healing center, Casa. The first time I met him, I felt humbled by the experience. He acknowledged that some of the energy and healing he offers also belongs to those seeking help, creating a profound connection. However, everything changed after allegations of sexual abuse and misconduct against John of God came to light. Following the surfacing of these serious accusations, Oprah removed all interviews with him from her website and issued a statement expressing her hope for justice to prevail. The situation became even more troubling considering that Oprah had already established her all-girls school in South Africa at that time. In 2007, a shocking incident occurred when one of the school matrons faced charges for inappropriate behavior with several students, raising further questions about the environment and oversight within the institution.
He's going to be in the WNBA. It's been said that his legacy is complicated because of the assault charge, which was dismissed in 2003, 2004. Is it complicated for you as a woman, as a WNBA player? It's not complicated for me at all. Even if there's a few times that we've been at a club at the same time. Kobe's not the kind of guy, never been like, you know, Lisa, go get that girl or tell her or send her this. I have other NBA friends that are like that. Kobe's, he was never like that. I just never have ever seen him being the kind of person that would do something to violate a woman or be aggressive.
Despite the numerous scandals and controversies, Oprah Winfrey has managed to maintain a reputation as a dedicated philanthropist. Over the years, she has accumulated numerous awards and honors, including the prestigious Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2013. However, more celebrities have begun to share their concerns about Oprah's actions and associations. One notable critic is 50 Cent, who has been vocal about what he perceives as Oprah's agenda against black men, unless they are allegedly part of the same elite circle, often referred to as the Illuminati. At one point, 50 Cent even labeled Oprah an Oreo, suggesting that while she appears black on the outside, she aligns more with a white perspective. It's not just 50 Cent who feels this way. Snoop Dogg has expressed similar sentiments regarding Oprah and her close friend, Gayle King. Tensions flared after Gayle made controversial comments about the late Kobe Bryant shortly after his death in January 2020. During an interview with Lisa Leslie, a close friend of Kobe's, Gayle chose to bring up his past sexual assault allegations, which many found disrespectful and inappropriate at such a sensitive time.
That's just not the person that I know. But Lisa, you wouldn't see it though. As his friend, you wouldn't see it. And that's possible. I just don't believe that. And I'm not saying things didn't happen. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with.
While Lisa Leslie defended Kobe, insisting she never witnessed him behaving inappropriately, Gayle King pressed her further. Gayle suggested that just because Lisa hadn't seen anything firsthand didn't mean Kobe wasn't capable of such behavior. This line of questioning drew backlash, with many feeling it was an unfair and insensitive approach to a delicate topic, especially so soon after Kobe's tragic passing.
As his friend, you wouldn't see it. And that's possible. I just don't believe that. And I'm not saying things didn't happen. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with.
But where was Oprah's concern for the victims when it came to her close friendship with Harvey Weinstein? Oprah and Harvey were tight for years, yet we're meant to believe she had no idea what he was doing until it became public. And after Gayle faced backlash for her comments about Kobe and his family, Oprah had the audacity to play the victim herself, even shedding tears to elicit sympathy from the public.
Your best friend had been pretty difficult after that interview with Lisa Leslie about Kobe, and I just wondered just how she's doing and
she's not doing well. May I say she is not? She is not doing well because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security, and she's feeling very much.
This was the last straw for Snoop Dogg, who called out both Oprah and Gayle for only seeming to care about victims when the alleged perpetrator isn't one of their friends. Snoop kicked things off by posting a photo of Gayle and Harvey Weinstein with the caption, "We're waiting, Gayle. When's that interview going to air?" He then shared a picture of Oprah and Harvey, saying, "Did that fake Michael Jackson interview to tarnish his name with those lying kids? And here she is, smiling and laughing with a known predator." Snoop didn't stop there. He even went live on Instagram with a direct message for Oprah.
Gayle King, out of pocket. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Dog hit. How dare you try to tarnish my homeboy's reputation, punk.
When Snoop was asked about Gayle's question regarding Kobe, he expressed confusion and highlighted that Oprah had done something similar with Michael Jackson after his death.
I understand what the goal is at that point. Because you know what Kobe means to the actual culture at the same time. Like they knew what Michael Jackson meant. Right, if somebody... I just don't know what you're trying to do when the man is dead.
50 Cent boldly predicted that Oprah and Gayle's questionable actions would ultimately lead to them losing all their supporters.
They're going to keep playing with people that are not here, and it's going to them over. Because people are going to start to not like them in an intense way for doing that, because it's just not the right thing to do.
With Oprah's alleged connections to Diddy now under the microscope, fans are left wondering if she will remain silent or wait until Diddy is behind bars before speaking out. Recall when Oprah aired a special featuring Michael Jackson's accusers. She claimed her intention was to shed light on the patterns of such crimes in Hollywood.
But I also, when I first saw that documentary, I realized that a lot of people are going to get triggered, are going to be triggered by watching it. Yes. And that a lot of people will not understand what the pattern is, because I had done 217 shows trying to get people to understand that it's not about one person, that it is about the pattern, it is about the seduction. And people call it, but there is a big seducing that goes on, and the pattern of that seducing. And that was important enough for me to take the hateration.
So, why hasn't Oprah spoken out about the patterns surrounding Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, or Diddy? Rumor has it that Oprah's silence regarding Diddy and his alleged victims might indicate she's more entangled in the situation than we realize. It was only a matter of time before Oprah found herself pulled into Diddy's legal troubles. Initially, whispers about her involvement were dismissed as mere gossip, but things are now taking a darker turn. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has come forward, publicly calling out Oprah and other influential friends of Diddy for their silence during this upheaval. He also dropped names like Oprah's best friend, Gayle King, and Jay-Z, suggesting they all move in the same elite circles as Diddy.
Say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology and the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, damn, he still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce. Well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with that. If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support him, because it would mess up their brand.
Things have taken an even darker turn as rumors circulate online about Oprah allegedly being involved in a ring of Hollywood deviants, with claims suggesting she helped recruit victims. While this remains purely speculative, these stories are difficult to ignore. Some sources have even claimed that there's a mysterious network of tunnels connecting Diddy's house to the Playboy Mansion and the homes of other powerful figures in Hollywood. Then there's Ollie Carter, a young woman who claims to be a victim of these Hollywood elites. In an interview, she alleged that she met Oprah before being coerced into disturbing acts involving Oprah's powerful friends.